back door, finding McCraven. Pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig.
And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you
cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
YourLiveEvent.com. Once again, apologizing for the technical difficulties experiencing here tonight. Hope they're past us now as we continue forward here with our Irie Insurance pregame show. IrieINS.com, the website. Find the agent closest, nearest to you. Here as we go with the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. Their head coach is John Berg, and he joins us with our pregame coach's comments.
Pregame coach's comments here for the Aggies as they get ready to get the season back underway after a lengthy layoff because of storms and holiday breaks and everything. And Coach Berg, here are we ready to get back out there in competition mode tonight?
Yeah, definitely. It's like kind of starting the season over again. We had 2.5, 3 weeks of just practices and then some missed days with weather, whatever, but it's been a long time since we've put the uniforms on, getting ready to play a game, so we're looking forward to tonight for sure.
Well, it's almost like you go back to like a preseason type practice schedule, but where the girls able to stay engaged, have some good practices, and really work on some things over the break.
Yeah, I think we had some really good practices over Christmas, and that's usually a time we start trying to put in a few extra things here and there, and it's always questionable when you have morning practices and you're on vacation, but I thought the girls did a really good job all the days that we were here. They came in and we were able to accomplish what we set out to do, and hopefully we'll be able to start showing some of that here tonight.
All right, against the Burros, what are the keys here tonight for the Aggies?
We got to stay disciplined in our defense for sure. Thinking back to the game last year, I know Megan Ensign just really had a strong game for them. Ended up hitting 7 threes against us. So we talked about that, obviously making sure we're focused on her, make sure we don't lose her and give her any open looks there. But then just making sure that we're going back to some of those fundamentals at the beginning of the year, making sure we're in good help position on defense, rotating when we need to, and boxing out, getting the rebounds, holding them to one shot per possession, and then trying to turn our defense into offense.
Sounds good. Coach, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
You bet. Thank you.
That is head coach John Berg for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies as they host Hillsboro-Central Valley here today as we hear from their head coach, Haley Lout.
Pre-game coach's comments. Coach Haley Loud for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros is back to region play after a couple non-region games over the holiday break and a couple of tough opponents there with Northern Cass, Central Cass last week. What did you take from those games here to apply now going forward over the rest of the season?
Yeah, the big thing, like you said, those were really tough games on us, but we saw that we can score against those teams, those stronger teams, so those teams that we're matching up against, we've got to be more confident on the offensive end, and we worked on our defense. We've got to be ready to come out on defense and being able to stop their shots.
That confidence, is that something that even though the results on the win-losses haven't been there for the first 4 games, that you're seeing that develop in the girls being comfortable out there?
Yeah, I saw a lot of good plays on offense from some of our girls against Castleton, and I thought that showed a little confidence of saying, hey, I can score, I can do this. And they had some really good cuts that looked like experienced players, didn't look like this is their first time out there. So I think these last few practices we've seen that. We've seen a lot of more leadership out there. Just watching the JV game, Addie Sari talking more. She used to be a very quiet girl, and now she's talking, getting the girls to move, telling them where to go. So I think it's huge for them.
Facing the Aggies here today, what's the challenges that they present that you need to work against?
Yeah, they're scrappy and they're aggressive and they want it just as bad as us. So that's going to be huge for us. We're going to have to be really sound on defense. to stop them from scoring, because they like to drive, they like to score, and they're going to do whatever they can to score. So we've got to be very sound on defense.
Haley, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Perfect. Thank you.
There with our pregame coaches' comments, part of your Irie Insurance pregame show. Again, Irie, INS, the website for all your insurance needs with Irie Insurance. YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here today for our Region 2 basketball presentation. We'll continue on with our pregame show next after this.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsboro Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsboro's Main Street. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers, and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroND.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect. For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find gift ideas for all occasions. Check out the new decor to spruce up your home and office for the new year at 3R Floral. And don't forget about Hillsboro Gifts, featuring Borough apparel for all Borough fans. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page and see some great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
YourLiveEvent.com, where you can go to view the upcoming broadcast schedule. Also links to the broadcast archive there for your past, present, and future games. And we're presented with YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you'll see throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to here the Park River School and Athletic Director Brett Omdahl with us as well here for the letting us come in and the accessibility and trying to get everything connected and going too, as well as a technical producer Brandon Mickelson, executive producer Mark Forseth, Kenzie with me here today running the camera, myself Jake Birkmeyer, ready for the play-by-play call between the Burros and the Aggies. Let's look at the keys to this one, because both coaches stressing a very similar key in this one, and that's defense. As Coach Berg saying for the Aggies, we want to be disciplined. We got to go out there. We think back to last year in a game that kind of well, let's just say it. It messed up where the Aggies want to be in that postseason standings, as it was a loss that they didn't want to take, and was Megan Ensign getting loose for 7 triples in that one, so they got to be cognizant of where she is at. They've seen it, that she can shoot the basketball, and then also just recovering to make sure that they don't overplay on that end too. So be disciplined out there on defense. Coach Lout saying we got to be sound on defense as well too. This is a scrappy team that they're going to do some cuts. They're going to go backdoor. They're going to find some screens. They're going to do stuff to get open. So got to be sound there, disciplined as well. That's your keys in this one for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley in the Road Blues here today. For the Burros, the Aggies in their home whites. As we get set for our opening tip, we'll come back. We'll have it for you after our starting lineups when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Wrapping up our Irie Insurance pregame show with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. Burros being announced. Let's look at their starting lineups here, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Will be number 3, the sophomore Sadie Gallagher. Sophomore number 4, Peyton Quam. Will be the freshman number 11, Paige Cotton, along with sophomores number 13, Megan Ensign, and number 23, Kennedy Olson. Here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Again in the Road Blues with the white trim here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. To the other side of the court, as we have the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies being announced, they will start junior number 3, Addie Skibicki. Senior number 4, Sophia Markuson. Will be a senior number 10, Greta Wareham, along with seniors number 15, Hannah Halverson, and number 23, Megan Larson. For the Aggies in their home whites with the gold and black numerals, letters trim there on the jerseys. There as Aggies come in 3-1 overall record here, as coming up next will be Hatton Northwood, another home game for them. That will be on Saturday. Hillsboro-Central Valley 1-5. They will have a matchup with North Border on Thursday. That game going to be hosted at Central Valley. So it will be the Aggies, it will be the Burros. That has been your starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Final words in the huddle being said by the Aggies as they break huddle, including the plethora of student managers that they have as well, too. A bunch of future Aggies. They're excited to be out there with the team and on the bench during this one as well. Coach Berg then instructing his players as well. Here it will be Hillsboro-Central Valley. For them, jumping center will be Paige Cotton. They will be going at the basket to our left as we begin things off, which means that the Aggies will be going at the basket to our right here today. Aggies will send senior Hannah Halverson to midcourt to jump center as we are up and off and controlled here by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Quickly take to the rack and up and two right away off the bat as Olsen gets free for the first two. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 2-0 lead. Aggies work the ball around to the left side, drive in here down to the baseline, and we get a blocking foul called before the shot. Drive that time from Larson. That's Megan Larson. And the foul called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their first, team's first, going to be on Quam. Peyton Quam picks up her first. Aggies inbound on the baseline. 7:40 to go in this first quarter. Up top of the key, now to the right side. Driving baseline goes Skibicki. Nice baseline feed. Shot too strong though, but the offensive put back up and good for Halverson. Second chance, and we're tied up. Pressure being put on. Here's a steal and a layup. No good, but foul is called. The free throw line for points off turnover possibilities now. Here will go Megan Larson. Foul called on Megan Ensign. Her first, team's second. Free throw line, free throw one, up, rattles in, good. There we go. Sorry, have it set up for the wrong hand there for you. Second free throw, good as well. And that makes it 4-2. Aggies up by 2. Here's a drive all the way to the hole, then kick it back out to the trailing Gallagher. She'll let the shot fly from the left wing, no good. Long rebound in the corner, tracked down by Skibicki. Skibicki passes up now here to Markuson. Markuson on the right wing to the right elbow. Here's a drive in, pass to the baseline, back on the wing, circle around up top. Back into the hands of Skibicki, who finds her teammate Megan Larson, drives, loses the basketball on the floor, and into the hands that time of Halverson. Her shot up, no good. Offensive rebound comes down to Larson, inside out. Second chance, no good. Rebound grabbed by Paige Cotton. Cotton up ahead, Quam passes back here and lets Olsen run here. Little stab at the basketball by Skibicki, and it's knocked away into the backcourt. Picked up, though, back by Larson. Now she's got a little bit of a scramble drill going. She'll drive here, hand off to Cotton. Lets the three go, good! Cotton on the Olsen assist. And Burrows with the 5-4 lead. Right side drive, the baseline, little bump collision that time between Olsen and Skibicki, and it's going to be a foul called on Olsen. Candy Olsen will pick up her first. Team third. Aggies inbound on their baseline, into the corner, out onto the wing. Here's a drive into the lane, puts up the floater, bounce, in good for Halverson. She gets her second bucket. Lead back here to Park River Fordville-Lankin. Olsen trying to break the press. We'll get it up here to Cotton. Cotton now here to Gallagher. Brings it into the front court. Stops, pop to the top of the key with the three. Gallagher drills it, second triple already for the Burros. They lead 8-6 as we get a timeout called on the floor. We'll take this timeout on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sale scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Park River Fordville-Lankin 8-6.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Out of the timeout from the Aggies, it will be Park River Fordville-Lankin basketball. They'll walk it up here with Markuson on the right side. Picks up dribble outside the three-point arc. Passes off now here to Megan Larson. Drive in, ball knocked away. Free taken away by Hillsboro-Central Valley. There's Ensign will get credit for the steal. Kennedy Olsen brings it up, turns into the defense. Back there now, rips it away. Says, get off me, finds Ensign. She looks to drive, kick now out to Quam. Quam at the free throw line, pass back out, top of the key. Gallagher off the front rim. Couldn't go back to back as the rebound comes down and pushed up now by the Aggies on the left side. Wing, corner, baseline, in the post. Halverson loses it out of bounds. It's last touch by whom? Last touch by the Burros. Substitution for the Aggies as Greta Wareham will check out. Ella Johnson will check in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. 5:21 to go in this first quarter. Aggie basketball, lob it out front, dribble to the right side. Marcuson looking, trying to isolate. One-on-one, she turns, spins back, layup, rolls out, no good. Couldn't get the friendly hometown bounce, and the rebound comes down to Ensign. Burrows looking to push. They're going to drive inside. We got a charge called on Paige Cotton. Offensive foul and the turnover for the Burros, looking to be aggressive, but good job by the Aggies to get back, plant the feet, and stay out of that restricted area as well, too, so that they can get the ball back. Sophia Marcuson with the dribble up to the right side, looking to initiate, passes back left side. Pass back to Marcuson, loses the basketball on the dribble, now out near top of the key, she finds it out to Johnson. Johnson dribbles left side, pass in the corner, here's a baseline drive here, reverse layup, up and in! Therefore, Megan Larson gets it to go. She's got 4. We're tied at 8, 4:40 to go. Then a turnover here by the Burros, taken away by Larson. And she'll have it on the right side, dribbles into the lane, puts up a little lefty one-handed floater. No good. Rebound by Halverson, no good. Rebound, loose ball on the floor, still loose. Qualm tried to get it, but it's knocked free into the Aggies, and then find down low, all alone. Johnson open for the bucket. Johnson open for the bucket as it was just out up top and able to get it in. Good for the score. 10-8. Aggies take the lead. 4:21 to go. First quarter. Your Tim Cassette Seat-Sale scoreboard. We're back after this timeout.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Will be Burro basketball after the Aggies take the lead and the Burros take the timeout. Looking to break the press. So will be Gallagher. Now picks up the dribble, finds Qualm in the backcourt. Got to get up. Pass is knocked away here, and it is taken away by the Aggies. Turnover number 4 on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here as they will a fall call. That was Hannah Larson, the one to knock the pass away. And then we get a fall called on Peyton Qualm, her second, and she will check out now for the Burros, and replacing her will be Addie Sorry. As they get it inside out, here's the 3 up and good for the Aggies. Aggies now with a 5-point lead. Full court pressure, trying to knock away. Olsen trying to dribble through it. Her pass up, knocked away, or stolen away that time by Johnson. She'll go up with the layup, no good. Rebound, Olsen fights for it. We get a fall called. Going the other way, this will be called on Ella Johnson. Be her first, team's first. Trying to break the press. Burrows inbound it, middle, now here to the left side to Olsen, trying to find a passing lane, takes a screen, crosses half court, and then has it dribbled on the sideline for the 5th turnover here by the Burros in this first quarter. 3:40 to go in this first quarter. Substitutions now as Megan Larson comes out. Madison Bernhoft will check in. Here for the Aggies. Hannah Larson will dribble it up, and she will lose the basketball, trying to get by Olsen, and she dribbles it onto that sideline. Turnover on Park River area. Here's the Aggies' 3rd turnover of this first quarter. Inbounds pass here to Olsen, breaks it up. She's got a 2-on-1. She'll go up left side, layup, draws the blocking foul. She'll head to the free throw line. 3:27 to go in this first quarter. And it will be free throws coming for the Burros. Foul was called on Johnson. That's 2 on Ella Johnson. Free throw up and good. Candy Olsen. Johnson will check out. Wareham will check back in. We also have Cotton checking out for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and checking in there will be Casey Hong. Free throw up, no good for Olsen. 13-9, 3:21 to go in this first quarter. Left side drive, kick to the corner. Now here up on the wing, inside, drive up and good for Beneda. Beneda gets it to go. Up by 6. Olsen brings it up as the press drops back defensively for the Aggies. Burrows look to go left. Pass back into the right side. Gallagher, one dribble, picks it up, finds Hong, top of the key. Rip through, drive left side, puts up a shot, gets it in to go, and draws the blocking foul. Kind of, maybe admittedly, she'll say that caught in between there, but sometimes you just put it up in the vicinity, you draw the foul, you hit it, and you get a chance for one more from the free throw line. So we get one free throw coming. That's the third foul on the Aggies in this first quarter. Free throw up, free throw good. Old-fashioned three-point play. And then substitution here as Hong will come out, Cotton will come back in. Also got Hannah Larson checking out for the Aggies. Aaron returning as we get a shot inside, and here's an and one opportunity. Driving inside, Bernhoft a chance to add one more. Here that's foul called on Sorry, so she will check out. Free throw up, free throw rolls in, good for Bernhoft. So 18-12. Now Burrows, they break the press, they get up ahead, driving in, and shot blocked. No, foul called. Olsen driving in, and foul called on the Aggies. There's Beneda trying to get back. Draws the foul, or commits the foul. There's the free throw up, no good for Kennedy Olsen, who drew the foul. Missed on that free throw attempt. Free throw number 2 is up and good for Olsen. She's got 4. 18-13, 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Will be Skibicki who checked back in for the Aggies, having the ball. Right side drive now, pass back into the hands. Bernhoft, she'll drive down the right side lane. Bernhoft puts it in good. She's got 5. Burrows looking to break the press. Aggies looking to trap in it. Olsen gets it up into the middle here now to Dickoff. Dickoff back to Olsen. Olsen looks to get the offense going. They'll set up against the man-to-man. Left side to Cotton. Being pressured by Wareham. Gets it back in the hands of Olsen, and they called the double dribble. Turnover, 7 on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trio substitutions coming in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. So out there will be Abby Skibicki, Megan Larson, Sophia Markison out there along with Hannah Halverson and Greta Wareham. So they're starting 5 back in. So they get it onto the wing left side. Dribble penetration into the lane, then stop going back out. Now picking up the basketball. Markison looking to fling it off. She does into the hands of Skibicki. Looking into the corner. Megan Larson has it tipped away. Saves it from going out of bounds. Recovers here. 5 on the shot clock as they have it up top of the key. Now here's a drive. 2-1. And they get the shot off, but it was offline as well. And that will be a shot clock violation on the Aggies. Leading 20-13, minute 22 to go in this first quarter. Burrows inbound on the baseline. Ensign skips it over the top now here to Dickoff. Dickoff. Here you go, Sadie Gallagher. Gallagher brings it up to the right side. Back here to Ensign on the right wing. Back to Olsen at midcourt to set up the offense. Looks to go left side. Does here on a give and go. Right down the lane. Layup up and good. Olsen gets it to go. Gallagher with the assist. 20-15. Inside pass now to Wareham. Kick it back out here to Megan Larson. She'll let the 3 fly. No, it was a 2. It was a 2. Larson with the 2-point shot. And up by 7. Up to the middle, up to Olsen. It's a 1-on-2 going in all the way. Layup up and good. Olsen's got 8. Here's their found that way to break that press here late in this first quarter. Inside on the low blocks. Turnaround shot up and good. There for Hannah Halverson. There, and now we get a jump ball called. Here, possession arrow will stick with, or go to the Aggies. Going over on the Burros. As we get Peyton Qualm checking back in. Inbounds pass out now here to Markerson on the left wing. 16 seconds left here before we hit the end of the first quarter. Dribble to the right side, take the screen going left, then back it out. Pass it off now to Skibicki into the left side here to Larson. Larson back to Skibicki, 5 on the shot clock. Drive into the lane, kick out. Here's a shot from Wareham, lets it go. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, not secured before the horn sounds. And after 1 quarter of play on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard, Park River Fordville-Lankin leads Hillsboro-Central Valley 24-17.
Forging your own path always takes courage. It takes courage to carry on legacies and to create your own. Courage to hone new skills or to become the expert. Courage to learn from the past and use that to build a better, brighter future. Wherever your courage leads you, Rivera will be with you every step of the way.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Ready to go with quarter number 2. Park River Fordville-Lankin leading Hillsboro-Central Valley 24-17 in that first quarter. There the Aggies forcing 8 turnovers. Burroughs, though, doing a little press break to get some layups inside. 8 points for Kennedy Olson. 2 maybe biggest impacts on the team so far. Here's a give and go down low, and Olsen gonna muscle up the shot inside. She is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Foul will be called on Halverson. Be her first, team 5th of the first half as we get 10 seconds into this second quarter. Shooting 2, first one, good. Kennedy Olsen, she's now gone to the line. This will be her 6th free throw upcoming. It's up and no good. 3 for 6 in the half so far. Rebound up the head, now trailing back out to Wareham. Inside pass might have been tipped, but it's taken away by the Burros. Here they'll have it now on the right at the half court. Olsen looking to find it on the right wing into the hands of Quam, who loses it. Gets it back though now to Gallagher. Gallagher looking at Cotton. Instead, she'll pivot around upside. Got to get off before the 5-second call. She does. Finds Ensign. Drives right side. Baseline puts up a floater. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound comes down to Wareham. Wareham will push it up on the left wing. Gets it back. She'll find it over here to Megan Larson. Larson up now to Markuson. Drive through. Hand off. Back to Wareham. Drive through. Down the lane. Off the backboard. Good. Wareham with her first field goal today. 26-18. Sadie Gallagher finds Kennedy Olsen at half court. Looks to go left side with the offense. Try and dribble back out. Now here's a pass deflected, and then we got a collision that time, and it's the Aggies coming up with the basketball as Markuson steals it and goes all the way to the other end for the score. Turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley, their 9th. Burrows dribble it up. Olsen weaving through defenders, brings it up on the right wing. Pass back to Gallagher, left side. She'll fake the pass, drive through, scoop layup, in traffic, good. Sadie Gallagher gets it go. She's got 5. 28-20, 8-point margin for the Aggies. Here has been their largest of the game. Baseline drive, Wareham fires it back here to Skibicki. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, Cotton comes away with it. Cotton gives it to Olsen. Little jogging dribble up court with the left hand. Onto that side of the court. She'll motion through. Fake the dribble handoff. Take it all the way in. Then for the left hand layup and good. Just kind of bring it up slowly. Draw the defense into sleep. And then hit the turbo button. Get in the lane. Get the bucket. She's in double figures with 11. And now here, same thing on the other end as Skibicki just splits the defense, goes right to the hole, and a timeout is called. 30-22, 5:32 to go, second quarter. Aggies lead the Burros on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
5:32 to go in this second quarter as we look at this Lee Elfson game break. Talk to Lee Elfson at the Furniture Mart for your live event pricing. Call 701-200-8019. Lee Elfson. Here was look at the game break in this one. The scoring, a lot of it inside for both teams as the Burros trying to get an outside shot. Ensign lets it go from three up, no good. Rebound comes down to Halverson. Halverson will dish it off now here up ahead. It will be Hannah Larson with the basketball. Back here to trailing teammates into the right side. Ends up in the hands of Halverson again. Top now, here's a drive in, and we get a travel. There's Danny Thompson gets called for the travel. And it will be pressure defense put on by the Aggies. Burrows look to break it as Gallagher gets it back from Ensign. Right back to Megan on the right side. She'll dribble up here into the half-court set. Knocked away from behind. Knocked away from behind that time by Hannah Larson. As she'll have it back here in the baseline to the wing. Drive in. Larson going to put it up. No good. Rebound ping-ponging around into the hands. Larson comes away with it. With the steal and the offensive board. Shot clock here at 18 as the backup here inside by Bernhoff. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound to Ensign. The defensive board for the Burros. Olsen weaving through traffic and a foul called before she puts up the shot. And it's going to be on Bernhoff. Be her second 16 foul on the Aggies. Halverson will check out. Benedict will come in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Burrows look to inbound the basketball. They find it into the left corner here to Qualm. Back up top to Olsen. Qualm, Olsen, Ensign, Cotton, and Gallagher, the five out there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Qualm back to Cotton. Little space, let the three go. Up, no good. Offensive rebound here by Ensign. Can't get the offensive putback to go, but Qualm with another chance. Third opportunity this possession now for the Burros. They'll have it left wing dribble, handoff, Qualm. Defense overplays. Thompson there as Qualm gets it off to Ensign. She'll turn, spin, drive down the lane, has it knocked away. Turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley, taken here by Benedict. She'll race to the other end, put up the shot, and a blocking fall and call. The bucket good. They're just racing down the defense. Qualm tried to get there to get in the way of the shot, gets called for her third foul. See, Hong checks in. Also, Ensign comes out as McKenna Dickoff checks in for the Burros. Benedict at the free throw line. High bounce up and good. Another and one opportunity for the Aggies here in this first half. They now lead by double digits at 33-22. Pass up ahead of Gallagher. Had a fingertip on it, but couldn't track it down. Turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3:41 to go, first half. Park River Fordville-Lankin leading 33-22 on the Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Aggies bring it up. Hand off left side. Benedict on the wing. Now to Bernhoff, drive in, trying to get it down here. Goes 5-hole on Johnson, but into the hands of her teammate, Thompson. Thompson gives it back to Bernhoff. Drive in, into the lane, off the backboard, use the bank, it's good. She's got 7. 7 off the bench for Bernhoff, and we have a pass that went away, but a timeout called first. Timeout called by the Burros. 3:16 to go in the second quarter. 35-22 Aggies lead on your Team Gazette seat sale scoreboard.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Timeout taken by the Burros. Here they'll have 3 timeouts left. Aggies also have 3 timeouts left here in this first half with 3:16 to go as they'll inbound. Knocked away by the Aggies right there into the hands. Shot up no good. Rebound comes down to Cotton. Cotton with the defensive board after Larson couldn't convert the turnover. Now inside, Kennedy Olson has the basketball. Kind of lost a little bit. Defense then runs into her. Push will be called. And on Beneda it is on Abby Beneda, will be her second. Bonus opportunity now for Kennedy Olson. First free throw, good. There ends a almost 3-minute scoring drought for the Burros as they'll get it in good again. Olson's got 13 in this first half. Aggies have a player open up ahead and a travel called. There's Larson. Feet got moving before the rest of the body. Here. And it will be Burrow basketball trying to break the press. Pass too high and taken here on the 5th turnover of the quarter. That's 13 and a half for Hillsboro-Central Valley. For 7 for Park River Fordville-Lankin in the first half. From the corner to the wing, dribble drive, pass outside, back onto the wing. Left side will be Beneda. Beneda fakes, then drives in, puts up the shot over the outstretched hand of Hong, and Beneda gets it to go. Now here's another turnover here taken here. Larson trying to get the quick shot up, no good. Skibicki with the steal. Larson will go after it. Here, trying to foul called on Gallagher. Be her first. Free throw, good for Megan Larson. We have Burnoff checking out as Markuson checks back in. Also, we got Halverson and Wareham checking back in. So Larson stays out there, and starting 5 on the court back here for the Aggies. Shot too strong, off the back rim, long rebound, grabbed up here by Gallagher for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As they'll bring the ball up, it will be Hong looking to feed it inside, but racing back, getting the deflection and the steal is Markuson for Park River Fordville-Lankin. As they turn the Burros over, leading 38-24, 2:18 to go in this first half. Shot no good, offensive follow by Halverson, no good. Rebound tipped around, Halverson gonna rip it away in the lane, pass it back out now, again to Markuson. On the wing to Skibicki, drive, kick back here to Markuson. Looking to go free throw line area to Wareham. Nearly knocked away, back into the hands of Markuson to Larson. Larson fakes left, or fakes right, goes left, and a wide open lane to the bucket. She's got 9. Here up at 40-24. And now another turnover by the Burros. This one drilled off the foot, taken here by Markuson. Getting credit for the steal. 90 seconds to go in this first half. Right side, Megan Larson with the basketball. High post now to Wareham. High low, looking down inside to Halverson. The front to that time by Cotton. Deflects it away, but back here to the Aggies. They'll scramble. 13 on the shot clock as they drive inside, but a double clutch stop. Well, going for the floater, then look to pass, and ends up being a turnover here by the Aggies. Substitutions as Ensign checks back in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign gets it up now here to Cotton. Cotton trying to thread the needle to Olson. Layup, but I think she took a trip that time. In the NBA, they'll let you take 4 steps. not in Region 2, North Dakota girls basketball. Markison brings it up for Park River Fordville-Lankin. 60 seconds to go in this first half, leading by 16. Here's they've taken advantage of turnovers this second quarter to extend that 6-point quarter one lead. Here's a turnover by the Aggies taken by the Burros. Ensign will bring it up, fires it up ahead to Gallagher. Gallagher, as she goes up, she's knocked by Halverson, who commits her second foul. And will send Sadie Gallagher to the free throw line with 44 seconds left before halftime. Burros have done a good job of looking up. Both teams really have done a good job of looking up in transition as Gallagher knocks down the first free throw. There. Sometimes the pass may be a little too risky that time, though, or this time it ends up in free throw attempts. One is good, two is better. Hits them both. Gallagher with 7. 40-26, 14-point deficit. Left side, Megan Larson passes off to the high post, now to the right side to Markison. Markison got about an 8-second difference on the shot clock. Left side, Larson on the wing, looking inside for Halverson. Defense fronting. Now Halverson gets a steal as the ball rotates around, but Aggies will keep it here on the left side. Here's a drive to the baseline, back onto the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Get it now to the high post. Halverson got to put the shot, missed the rim, and it's taken here by Ensign. The horn went off. Ensign was kind of like, oh, hey, do we keep playing or not? As she does, she gets it up to Olsen. 3, 2, 1. Ensign chucks it up, and it will be short at that time, the real halftime buzzer. Park River Fordville-Lankin leads on your Tim Kazat Seed Sales scoreboard, 40-26 over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Stay tuned. Our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report comes up next.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, They offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halstedlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
At your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, Ryan Opdahl halftime report. The Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies lead Hillsboro-Central 40-26. As we look at our first half summary, first 3.5 minutes there back and forth as we had 5 lead changes before the Aggies took it at 10-8, 4:21 to go in that first quarter. After that, took away a couple of those early threes that the Burros hit. Put on some pressure defense, forced some turnovers, forcing 8 in that first quarter. Went on a run, going up by 6, by 7. By 7 would be the largest lead in the first at 24-17 at the end of the first. Hillsboro-Central Valley comes back in the second, brings it down to 6 at 28-22 with about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter, but then a 7 point run there for the Aggies, put them up 13, 35, 22. They'd extended out here to 40-26, up by 14 at the end of the first half, outscoring the Burros by 7 in each quarter. That's your first half summary. Stick tuned to our halftime report. We'll have more when we return on yourliveevent.com.
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben & Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben & Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben & Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsboro Vets Club.
The Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin leading the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley 40-26 as we have halftime here. Your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Contact Ryan Opdahl, 701-436-5777. Here for home, auto, life, health, business, commercial insurance. Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, Ryan Opdahl. In the first half, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sadie Gallagher has 7 points. Paige Cotton has 3. Kennedy Olson with 13. And Casey Hong with 3. It was scoring for the Aggies with 2 for Addie Skabicki and Sophia Markuson each. 2 for Greta Wareham. Abby Beneda has 10. Madison Bernhoff with 7 off the bench. Hannah Halverson with 6. Megan Larson with 9. Ella Johnson with 2. As a team, the Aggies out-rebounding the Burros 9-8, not a huge margin, but you look deeper into the numbers, 4 offensive rebounds in that total as well. resulting in some second chance points here for the Aggies, and the big number 17-9. That's the turnover differential. Burrows with 17, Aggies with 9 in the first half. Turnovers, that is some of your key numbers to look at here after the first half, as teams have talked about in the locker room. Coming back out here, getting ready for half number 2. It's here when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Half number 2, let's get it going here. Park River Fordville-Lankin leading 40-26 over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Thanks again for joining us here from Park River School. Thanks again to the administration here at Park River School for letting us be here with our coverage here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks to you, the viewer, and also our sponsors that you'll see throughout our coverage as well. Here with executive producer Mark Forseth, technical producer Brandon Mickelson, Kenzie here with the camera operations, and myself, Jake Berkmeyer, ready to tip this third quarter off as it's Aggie basketball. They'll get up here on the left wing. Markuson, Skibicki, Wareham, Halverson, and Larson, the 5 in the court for the Aggies. Burrows starting off in that defense here on a little zone. Here's a penetrate through all the way in. Megan Larson gets free for 2. She's got 11. And the first bucket of half number 2 goes to Park River Fordville-Lankin. Burrows bring it up. Olsen finds Cotton inside. Pass back out. Pump fake. Drive in. Shot up. Blocked by Halverson. Halverson with the block. Loose ball. Rebound. Rolls out of bounds to the baseline. Last touched by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here's it will be Aggie basketball then. For the Burrows, they're starting 5. Gallagher, Quam, Cotton, Ensign, and Olsen on the floor as well. Left corner here on the overload for the Aggies. Little pick and roll that style. Now back up to the top of the key. Markuson, drive in, spins, pass back on the right side. Here's a baseline drive, rolls it over the top of the rim. Too strong. Rebound comes down to Ensign. The defensive board for the Burrows. Hands it off. Let's Olsen bring it up. Kennedy Olsen hands off to Cotton. Bounce pass inside as it may have been tipped, may have been too strong, not exactly sure, but it ends up on the baseline. Last touch by the Burrows with a Hillsboro-Central Valley turnover. Aggies take the basketball. Bring it up into the front court. Pass back here on the left side into the hand of Larson. High post outside on the right wing to Markson. To the baseline. One dribble, drive in, kick back out, skip it up to the top. Skibicki now inside, outside, down low. Nice ball movement by the Aggies on this possession. They get it back here, and it's up and good for Halverson with the mid-range jumper. Looked like that Spurs offense about 10 years ago when Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, all of them were, and young Kawhi Leonard were all working that basketball around. Find the open shooter. They do get two. Borough basketball on the left side, high post. Gallagher drives in, kicks it back out. Olsen fires right side to Cotton. Cotton looking to drive through. Hand check that time. Wareham gets called for the fall. Be her team's first of this second half. Hillsboro-Central Valley will inbound on their baseline. Here as Sorry will look to inbound it here. Finds Cotton, who lets it fly right away, and good. Picks up two. She's got 5. Markuson on the right wing. Sees the offense down low. They recover up to the high post. Skip it to the left side to Megan Larson. Ball tipped away by Kennedy Olsen. Got the hands in there to knock it away on the baseline drive. Here stays Aggie basketball. Inbound and swing it around here. Olsen read it the whole time. And now she'll go back up right side. Layup, a blocking foul is called. She'll have 2 free throws coming. Kennedy Olsen read that, knew it was coming on that swing around the horn, and just jumped that pass. 44-28, 5:42 to go in this third quarter as the free throw rattles off. No good. Here, Golden Harvest, Tim Gazette, Seed Sales scoreboard. Park River Fordville-Lankin at 3-1, facing Hatton Northwood on Saturday. They'll host there. Free throw up, no good. Rebound comes down here to Wareham. Push it up ahead. Megan Larson beats the defense down the court. She gets the layup inside. She's got 13. Baker's dozen for Megan Larson. Now here's a steal by Wareham. Stolen away, turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. That's 19 in the game. Right corner on the wing, top of the key, high post. Back to the wing, here to Markuson. Larson, Markuson to Skibicki, left side, let the 3 fly, in and out, no good. Rebound, fight for it, loose basketball. They're saying on the baseline, Wareham had the toes, and it will be off of her. Borough basketball. Aggies put on the full court pressure. Hillsboro-Central Valley gets it to Ensign, fires it up here to Olsen. Now looking to push the break, trying to thread the needle on the pass up ahead to Cotton. It was knocked away. They say last touch by Cotton will be Aggie basketball. Substitution for Fordville-Lankin as Wareham comes out. Ella Johnson comes in. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. 46-28. Aggies, right side, top, left side, against the zone. Over the top, now back to the top and left wing. Skibicki holds it, passes to Markuson, to Larson. Playing outside. Now nice seal inside. Good pass out of the reach. The defense, Halverson grabs it, puts it in. Good. Halverson now in double figures with 10 in the lead at 20 at 48-28. All knocked out. Last touch by the Borough. Substitutions now. Markuson, Larson, Ensign all come out. Will be Danny Thompson coming in, and also coming in will be, double check there, that's Hannah Larson for Park River Fordville-Lankin. They work the basketball on the left side. Here's inside Halverson trying to drive across the lane. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, last touch by the Aggies will be Borough basketball. Here is Lisa Jenin checks in for Hillsboro-Central Valley at that last dead ball, too. Here's a fake pass now. Racing down the sideline goes Addison Sorry, and she is bumped out of bounds or just bumped out of bounds. Foul going to be called on Hannah Larson. Going to be her first. Team third in this third quarter. 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Olsen with the basketball. Crossing half court, bringing it with the left side, left hand dribble. Picks it up on the perimeter. Finds Cotton. Cotton turns, faces, drives inside, forces it up. No good, and rebound comes down to Halverson. Up ahead, down low, Johnson, pass too strong, and she tries to save it from going out of bounds. Turnover on Park River Fordville-Lankin. Inbound here, give it up to Jenin, up ahead to Olsen. She's got a 2-on-1 fast break. Now she'll fake the pass, go up with the shot, blocked by Halverson. Halverson with the block that time. Great fast break defense. Up ahead, right side, all alone. Thompson now finds Halverson cutting the lane and gets it to go. You get the block, you run the floor, you get the ball, you get the bucket. That's the way things work. Here is the Aggies lead 50-28, 3:31 to go in the third quarter. On your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, we're back after this timeout.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
50-28, 3:31 to go in the third quarter as we resume play. Thanks for watching here today on yourliveevent.com. Don't forget to go to the website, the upcoming broadcast schedule for you there. As well, I know, let's see, we got the Burros Thursday, and we'll have them Friday, part of a doubleheader too. So they'll cross the river, go to Ada Borup West as well. Girls, boys doubleheader. Here's now Gallagher right on midcourt, and as she was pivoting around, the foot cross to the other side, over and back is called. Turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Beneda checks in for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Let's see, we got Beneda, Johnson, Hannah Larson. We got Thompson out there, and Bernhoft checking in as well. Anna Larson, drive, dish, Beneda, drive, trying to kick, and we have a reach-in fall called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Going to call it on Jenin. Be her first, team first of the second half for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Aggies inbound on the baseline, just lob it out up top. And here's a drive, kick into the wing. Now drive right to the bucket, and off the rim, no good, and we got a fall called going back the other way. We're going to call Johnson for the fall. It'll be her third by my numbers. Substitutions here as Jenin comes out, Hong comes in. Also, Sori comes out for Hillsboro-Central Valley as Qualm checks in. Here's a pass up, tipped out by the Aggies. Stays Burrow basketball. They'll just move up and inbound it here, just past half court. Long will be the one to throw it in. Gives it up to Olsen. Double team comes. She'll drive left side, try to spin out of it, and Hannah Larson coming from the backside trying to get the steal, gets called for the fall. Or are they going to give it on the front side there to, they are. They're going to give it to Bernhoft on the front side of that play. She'll pick up her third. High post to Cotton. Cotton back to Olsen. Olsen back to Cotton on the left wing. Drive, kick, Gallagher fakes the top of the key three, drives in, back out to Quam, into the hands of Hong on the right side, trying to clear space. She'll drive in the lane, lefty scoop, off, no good. Rebound secured by no one as it's a jump ball. Jump ball. Here's the possession arrow. Will keep it with the Burros. They'll inbound on their baseline. Trailing 50-28, 2:29 to go in this third quarter. Looking. Cotton is found. Her mid-range jumper up, no good. Johnson rips down the defensive board. Larson will take the basketball, run the point. She brings it up, crosses over to the left side, passes off to Thompson. Thompson, drive through, stop. Has the ball knocked away by Gallagher. Quam throws it up ahead to Olsen. Olsen with the open room, and layup good. Gallagher with the steal. Quam with the assist. Olsen with the bucket. She's got 15, her first points of half number two. 50-30. Here for Park River Fordville-Lankin as we get a ball trying to get knocked away, and Thompson drags the back foot as she's pivoting. Turnover. Substitutions and timeouts called as well. 50-30, Aggies lead by 20 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. We're back after this timeout on yourliveevent.com.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit Dagelman.com to view our openings.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Out of the timeout, we resume with Hillsboro-Central Valley getting the basketball in the backcourt, looking to break the press as Hong looks to go. She goes inside-outside, fakes with a little weave, and brings it into the front court set. Pass off, Olsen on the right side. Looks at screens coming up top. We got an offensive foul called. Cotton going to be called for the illegal screen. Feet were moving as she tried to set it. Turnover. 1:44 to go here in this third quarter. Thompson comes out. Markison checks back in for Park River Fordville-Lankin, and a miscommunication here as Bennett was cutting back door. Markison was passing off. Ball ends up out of the baseline, and it will be Borough basketball. Inbound here to Hong. She'll fake the pass. She'll break the press here, dribbling around. She'll go down inside. Stop, not quite on a dime, and that will be turnover on the travel. There, the back foot getting drug. Officials eagle eye it and call it. Bernhoft brings up here from the point position. Fakes middle, goes back to the weak side, over the top pass. Nice pass, down low, bucket up, and good for Wareham. Wareham gets it to go here, and it will be Aggies now on defense here as they can't get the knockaway here, and it will be driving through, layup up, no good. Second chance, no good. Here for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Aggies take possession. And then it's knocked away. Still be River Fordville-Lankin basketball. Burnoff checks out. Skibicki checks in. So Larson, Markison, Skibicki, Wareham, and Beneda on the court right now for Park River Fordville-Lankin. It's Beneda looking to get to Wareham on the cross-court pass. Well, across the lane pass. Too wide, turnover. Here now for Hillsboro-Central Valley to take over. Olsen passes up the head to Hong. Hong with the left side dribble. It goes up with the left hand layup as she breaks the press. No good. Cotton with the offensive board, but it's knocked away from her into the hands of Hong, who had not yet established herself back in bounds. And it will be turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. 34 seconds to go in this third quarter. 52-30. Here is the pass, and Olsen tried to steal that one again. This time, though, Skibicki gets to it, and then on the dribble handoff, collision between everyone over there, and it's going to be whistled on Quam. Peyton Quam picks up her fourth. Substitution here as McKenna Dickoff gets off the bench quickly to sub in for her teammate. Gallagher, Olsen, Dickoff, Hong, and Cotton, the five in the court for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Shot clock's off for the Aggies. Skibicki with the basketball on the right side. Dribbling here to the Aggie logo at midcourt. Looking to go right side, driving on Olsen. We got a foul called on the bump. Nope, they're just going to say that knocked the ball out of bounds. knocked out off the Burrows, so it stays Aggie basketball. 9 seconds left. They inbound. Larson gets it on the right side. Pass back here to Markinson. Back to Larson. Right wing. Wareham. Right side. 3. Off. No good. Rebound. Up. Not coming down as the horn sounds. 52-30. 52-30. Park River Fordville-Lankin leads over Hillsboro-Central Valley on your Golden Harvest. Tim Gazette, Seat Sales Scoreboard. Fourth quarter comes up next.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
Will be Park River Fordville-Lankin basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, leading 52-30. Here's the built upon first quarter lead where they led by 7, increased it by 7 in the second, increased it by 8 in the third as we get a drive inside by Wareham. Her shot no good. Rebound bounces back to her, but is now out of bounds. Knocked off by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Will stay Aggie basketball. On the baseline, lobbed out up top, stolen by Gallagher as she jumps up, grabs that basketball, takes the steal. Back the other way, stop, give it up, Cotton. Deep 2, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, saved here by Hong. Throws into the hands of Gallagher, down to Dickoff, back to Hong, up top to Olsen, and she says, hey, we're going to settle it down, set up the offense. She goes left side, inside, out, nice move. Gets the shot off, can't convert though. Rebound comes down to Wareham. And we get a foul called on Olsen then. Here on the loose ball, trying to track down that basketball. Burrows put on some pressure here, looking to get it in. The Aggies do turn up court, and now it's an open lane as they see Markinson stops there, lets everyone catch up to her. Pass back, Halverson gives it up now here to the right side into the hands of Wareham. Wareham back to Skibicki. Motion here with Larson. Megan Larson drives through. Rebound short off of Cotton inside, battling with Halverson. Stays Aggie basketball. Skibicki inbounding into the corner. Halverson driving to the high post. Back to Skibicki in the corner, up top to Larson on the wing. To the top of the key. One dribble, handoff, Markinson. She'll turn to the corner, all the way to the hole, good. Markinson's got 4. 54-30. 24-point margin here for the Aggies. Inside, outside, shot, good for 2 from Cotton. Cotton now, she's got 7. Markinson will drive to the right elbow, pass back onto the left wing. Larson drives down. Halverson finds room in the lane. She squirts away, gets the shot off, no good. It follows her miss. Offensive rebound, can't get that one to go. Cotton comes down with the defensive board and dishes it out now here for the Burrows up to Olsen. Olsen on the wing, turns around, drills up to midcourt, sets up the offense. Hong sets a screen as Olsen gives it left side into the hands of Dickoff. Hong cuts down to the lane, ball knocked out. Last touch by Park River Fordville-Lankin. There's it, went off the Aggies. On the baseline, trying to inbound, got to get it in. They throw it in. Hong, open lane at Part. She drives her shot up, no good. Rebound comes down. Wareham with the defensive board for Park River Fordville-Lankin. Here's a right side drive, all alone. Halverson run the floor, down low, gets the pass good. Halverson from Skibicki. She's got 14. Good job of running the floor, find those open spots. It's by memory recollection here tonight, 6 or 8 of her points have come on that transition game. Gallagher, pass back to Olsen, high post now here to Cotton, trying to thread it through here. The defense, Dickoff goes down to the floor, grabs it. Here, 12 on the shot clock here as Gallagher drives in, scoop layup, can't get to go, and we have collisions all over after the shot, and the whistle blows, and we have a foul called. It's going to be on Megan Larson. Larson will pick up her second 6-team foul in this second half. Here's Dickoff comes out, Qualm checks in. For the Burrows, pass up to her is knocked away by Markison, and it's back the other way. Her layup attempt, no good. Rebound comes down here to Hong. Hong up ahead to Olsen. Euro step inside, good. Olsen, her passport's up to date. 4:50 to go in this fourth quarter, 56-34. There's a drive through, and on the baseline, pass back up to the top, Wareham. Now over to Larson, left side, pass back out, stolen away. Hong with the steal for Hillsboro-Central Valley, gives it up, keeps it, goes up, shot up, is fouled. 2 shots coming for the Burrows. Foul is called on Skibicki. First, Burrows in this one, 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Here's Hong's 1 of 1. And she gets the first one to go here. Substitutions come in now as Wareham checks out. Johnson in for Parker for Fordville-Lankin. Hong good on the second. 56-36. Burrows pressure, knocks the ball out of bounds, stays Aggie basketball on the baseline. Skibicki looking to inbound, finds here to Markison, gives up to Halverson. She's got a 2-on-1. She'll bounce pass offline, trying to get to Johnson up ahead. Turnover by the Aggies. Stops the clock at the 4-minute, 22-second mark here in this fourth quarter. Burrows bring it up. Here's Olsen inside. Outside here now. 3 up here by Cotton. No good. And the long rebound just let bounce out of bounds. Aggie basketball. Olsen again trying to jump that pass and knocks it out. Trying to bait the Aggies into throwing that one. Unable to connect with that one here as now the pass goes up over the top. Larson holds it down, doesn't push it up. Now she goes inside to Halverson. Halverson turns, pivots back out now here to Megan Larson. She'll drive through the lane. Back to Johnson on the left wing. Over the top here to the right wing. And now into the corner. Larson will drive in. Olsen trying to knock it free. Will pick up the fall. Her third, team 5th. Here in the second half. 3:47 to go. 20-point game. Aggies on top since the 4-minute, 21-second mark of the first quarter. We had 5 lead changes early on, and it's been all Aggies since then. High, low, over the top. Halverson to Johnson. She's fouled. Gallagher scrambling back will get called for the fall. Be her second. Ellen Johnson, 2 points here today. 2 shots coming from the line. Can't convert on the first. Aggies as a team, 5 of 7 so far in the game from the free throw line. Danny Thompson checks in for the Aggies as the second free throw. Front rim, backboard, front rim off, no good. Rebound grabbed here by Halverson, and her offensive putback isn't there. And on the rebound out of bounds, off, no good. And Halverson, let's do some 14 points, 6 boards, couple block shots for her tonight. And then we got a timeout called. 3:31 to go in this fourth quarter. Aggies lead the Burros 56-36. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burros. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Burros!
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
3.5 to go in quarter number 4. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the basketball, trailing 56-36. Burros go right side to Olsen on the wing. Katie Olsen drives through, fires across all the way into the left corner to Ensign. Ensign forces up a tough shot, no good. Rebound, fought for Markuson and Cotton, off of Cotton and out of bounds. There's Sophia Markuson will take a couple steps over and inbound here on the baseline. Fires it in, gets it up here now to Thompson. Thompson stops shy of half court, back here to Markuson to cross the line. Left side off to Skibicki. Skibicki high post, Halverson. Halverson right wing off to Thompson. And the Aggies had not played a game in about 3.5 weeks. What was it, December 13th was their last game? Something around that timeline. Get a few games rescheduled because of the winter weather, and you take a break for Christmas here as Sadie Gallagher breaks on the basketball and able to pick up the steal for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And back the other way, shot up no good here, and rebound will be Markuson with the defensive board. On the right wing, Skibicki has it, being hounded by Quam. She'll turn, dribble around her, now bounce pass inside, splits between Johnson and Halverson. Halverson trying to get it back before it goes by her, and it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by. It's touched by the Burros, they say. Skibicki and Markuson and Halverson check out. Hannah Larson checks in. We also have Abby Beneda checking back in, and checking in as well will be Madison Bernhoff. So those three plus Thompson and Johnson on the court right now for Fordville-Lankin. We have Quam, Gallagher, Olsen, Ensign, and at double check there, Connor, Sophie Connor in there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As it's stolen again by Gallagher with another steal here in this fourth quarter. Trailing 56-36, 2 minutes to go. Bounce pass, looking to get here to the right side to Ensign, and reach and fall called. It's going to be on Danny Thompson. Bonus time coming. That's the 8th team foul on the Aggies. So Burros step up, Megan Ensign scoreless in the game so far, and that removes that number. She gets in the scorebook again. This is a focus for the Aggies coming to this one. Talking with Coach Berg, saying, she knocked down 7 triples last year. Can't let her do that this year. She will knock down both free throws, though. 56-38, 1:55 to go in this fourth quarter. On the left wing, reverse it up to the top of the key. Aggies offense, pass off right side. Danny Thompson, rip through, looks to drive here. Bump coming here from Olsen. Number 4 on Kennedy Olsen. And the 7th team foul on the Burros. So the 1-and-1 situation now for the Aggies as well. Here, a couple dribbles of the basketball, and the free throw up, and And in and out, no good for Thompson. Rebound tracked down by Qualm in the far corner. Olsen will be the one to bring it across half court. Guarded by Bennett, who tips the ball away. Olsen gets it back, then drives through, looking for a lane inside. Down the lane, layup up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds, last touch. Beneda, Beneda, the last one to touch it. Hillsboro-Central Valley inbounds. Put 3 on one side lane, inbound onto the wing to Gallagher. Gallagher up to Qualm. Qualm back into the right side, Ensign, quick 3, in and out, no good. Beneda comes up with the defensive board. Hannah Larson, pass off now to Bernhoft. Bernhoft looks middle, then back left side. Trying to find Larson here, pass over the top of the defense there, out past the outstretched hand. We'll get it here to Thompson now, back up to Bernhoft. 13 on the shot clock. Here's the handoff to Hannah Larson. Nice backdoor find. Shot no good from Johnson. She'll get the offensive board, though, and put it up with the foul called. A nice pass. Nice little bounce pass behind the defense, and Johnson doing a nice little job to kind of just step back into that soft spot down there on the low block and just couldn't quite get the bucket. Free throw, good. Johnson hits it. Foul was called on Gallagher, her third, but 48 seconds left in the game, so I don't think that will be an issue there for the Burros as the second free throw is up, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Ensign. Ensign will give it up to Olsen. Kennedy Olsen. Left side pass off to Connor. Sophia Connor, lone senior for the Burros. She'll pass it off. Ensign will have it right side. Outside the three-point arc, hands off to Qualm. Peyton Qualm drives in, 12 here, back to Ensign. 9 on the shot clock. 8, 7, trapped down low, looking inside, throwing it up here to Olsen. She'll put up the quick 3, off the rim, no good. Long rebound, Qualm tracks it down offensively in the far corner. 10 on the clock. Game clock this time. Burrows offense, right side, Gallagher. She'll drive here to the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, and it will be Qualm to get it, tries to force it off to Connor to get up the shot, cannot, and that will be your final horn. 57-38, Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies with the victory over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Aggies move to 4-1, Burros fall to 1-6. Stay tuned, your postgame report comes up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Here's a fresh trade on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. 2014 Versatile DT550 has 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. Also a 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deals on this and this new fresh trade 2014 Versatile DT550. Talk with Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961. They thank you for your business.
Final score tonight on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Park River Fordville-Lankin defeats Hillsboro-Central Valley 57-38 as the Aggies improve here to 4-1. Pick up the region victory over the Burros, and they'll have another region game coming up on Saturday with a hat to Northwood. Burros, meanwhile, fall to 1-6. They have another region game coming up with the North Border on Thursday as well. But let's look at our game summary in this one, as it was first 3 minutes and 39 seconds had 5 lead changes. Burros win the opening tip it up ahead on the offensive attack there to Candy Olson, drives in for the layup, takes the 2-point lead. Aggies get a bucket to tie, get a pair of free throws, take the lead. Burros come back with a triple, make it 5-4. Aggies get a bucket, 6-5. Burros triple makes it 8-6. Then we had our one tie at 8-8, and at 4:21 in the first quarter remaining, Aggies get the bucket to go ahead 10-8. They would lead from that point forward as they took advantage of some turnovers by the Burros, able to get up down the court. Good transition game and able to take the victory here, 57-38 the final, as it was 24-17 after one. Here, 69 in the second, 12-4 in the third, and Burros winning the fourth quarter at 8-5. But Aggies winning the game, 57-38, your final here today. Stick with us. We'll have more of your postgame report coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. You can find all of your hardware needs for all seasons. They do have everything you need to get your home and yard ready for the winter ahead. If you're preparing for your remodeling or other do-it-yourself indoor projects this winter, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paints, stains, and all of the other accessories too. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware, Hillsboro.
Welcome into our post-game report with the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies defeating the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 57-38. Our final score as we bring in for some post-game reaction, talking with members of the team and coaching staffs here. We'll start with our player comments as Candy Olson joins us for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Candy, thanks for taking the time in this one. Talk us through the start you guys had on there with that back and forth early on that you guys were able to, just kind of have a good start in those first few minutes.
Yeah, and I know in the beginning we were excited. It was a big region game, so I know that the adrenaline was kicking in. And then I think we just got tired and a little bit nervous, so then we started throwing the ball away. So then I think that carried on throughout the game.
Anything you can attribute the nerves to?
I think, winning last year against them and then knowing that it was a big game, I think that got the nerves going.
All right. Well, in that stretch, though, you knocked down those couple threes. Mm-hmm. Did that open some things up for you guys to get inside in the first half? Looked like you had some success getting to the bucket there early on, too.
Yeah, and I think if they thought that we were shooting, then the inside would be open, so we could get shots in there.
Take us through the press break here today. You guys are seeing that every game, of course. How'd you feel you did against that element today?
I think we did good. We just needed to stay calm, turn and look, and just mostly stay calm.
All right, another big region game coming up here for you on Thursday. So what do you got to do in practice tomorrow to get ready for that one?
Defense, for sure, is going to be our main focus, Coach said. So. All
right. Looking forward to it. Candy Olson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it, and best of luck coming up on Thursday.
Thank you.
There we go with our post-game comments there. Player reaction here on yourliveevent.com. We'll continue after this break with some post-game coaches' comments coming your way next. You're watching yourliveevent.com.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live Event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Post-game report on yourliveevent.com. The Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin victorious over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, 57-38, your final score. Post-game coaches' comments here. Head coach Haley Laut for the Burros join us. Haley, thanks for coming up, taking the time. Take us through this one. What you thought of your team's performance out there on the court?
Yeah, I thought the effort today was really good. We were really excited for them pushing the ball. We came out right away very aggressive on offense, and it was working for us. Towards kind of the middle, we started to struggle on defense, and we talked about that. That's our weakness as a team right now is our defense. We've got to start moving our feet and boxing out and getting back on transition defense. So that was big for us, but I thought the girls adjusted really well throughout the game, and they started to build a little more confidence.
And we talked about that confidence in the pregame as well, too. And what do you want to see as that confidence builds, or what do you want to see there that tells you that confidence is being built?
Yeah, one thing is talking. We're huge on communication. We always talk about a quiet gym is a losing gym. We've got to start talking more. We've got to talk through offense. It's not just defense that you talk on. You're talking about when you're cutting, you're letting your players know you're cutting, or if you have a back door or if a screen's coming, you've just got to communicate more. And the more they communicate, it shows me that they know what they're doing. And then we start to see more of that confidence.
Did the gym feel quiet at times here tonight?
It did, yes. Yeah, and so we've just got to start getting that gym a little louder, too, because the girls feed off of it. It's huge when they start, like at the first quarter when they started making shots and people started cheering. The girls are feeding off of that, so that's huge, too. But then they also have to learn how to play without that, too.
How did you feel after those first couple shots dropped in, the shot selection after that, whether it was getting inside, trying something from the outside? What did you think about that offensive aspect?
Yeah, I thought right at the beginning we had some good looks. We started to get a little sloppy in that second quarter, and it started to bite us where we're getting back on defense right away, and we talked about that, is not forcing the shot because now we've got to get back on defense where we already were, and it's tiring us out more. So I thought it got a little sloppy at that time, but then towards the third and fourth, I thought we started to clean it up a little more, and the girls were starting to move more, look for better shots. We weren't just throwing it up. But that first quarter I was really excited. I thought the girls were making smart choices on the offensive end.
Big day of practice tomorrow because after that you're going back-to-back there with North Border and then across the river to Ada Borup West too. So a couple of games coming up. Hopefully, what do you got to do to be ready for those?
Yep, we talked about it in the locker room. It's going to be defense is going to be our huge focus for these next few weeks. We've got to get it down. It's huge. I I feel that our offense is coming along, and I think the girls are becoming more confident in shooting more. They're not scared to shoot, which is awesome, because sometimes when you get that younger team, they're not shooting as much, but the girls are putting shots up and they're driving and they're getting those fouls. So the biggest thing is going to be that defensive end, and how do we stop other teams from scoring 50 or more points on us every game.
Coach Haley Loud for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, thanks for coming up, chatting with us here in the post-game. Best of luck coming out to you here with a couple games closed out the week.
Awesome, thank you.
There we go, our post-game coaches' comments here on our post-game report with the Aggies defeating the Burros 57-38. Stay tuned, we have more coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Easton Baszler with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Post-game report continues on yourliveevent.com. Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies defeat the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 57-36, the final score. Here as the Aggies improve to 4-1 as the Burros drop to 1-6, and talk with members of the victorious Aggies as we're joined with Ella Johnson. And Ella, congratulations on the victory here today. First of all, it's been like 3 weeks. How good was it just to get back on the court?
It felt amazing. I know, I was really excited, especially after Christmas break, and we had so many games that got either canceled or postponed, and it felt really good to play with the team again on the court.
How did you guys handle that long layoff then, especially because, again, you were scheduled, but it's North Dakota. In the December, you're going to have blizzards.
Yeah, usually we would either just replace it with a practice and continue scouting the team we were going to play. But then I know with winter break hit us pretty hard, and then we just had a lot of long practices and started scouting early.
Did you feel that you came out with a good start then after that layoff, or how'd you feel about, let's talk the first quarter?
I think the first quarter started out a little too slow. We weren't really playing how we intended to, but it really just took one time out, and then we were pretty much on fire again.
All right, and defensively, bringing some fire, bringing some pressure too as well too. Is that something you guys are kind of hanging your hat on this year? Or you're trying to at least?
Yeah, that's one of our biggest motives. It's been like that for a few years actually.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations on the victory back on the court here, and best of luck coming up here on Saturday too with the Thunder. So
thank you.
There we go. As Ella Johnson join us here for our post-game report. We'll back with more post-game player reaction coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Whether it's dropping temps, freezing rain, or blowing snow, the city of Hillsboro is prepared, and they ask you to do your part too. Keep a flashlight and fresh batteries on hand, non-perishable food, and plenty of water. Plus, have your neighbors' phone numbers handy to check in on them when weather takes a turn. And when it does, the city of Hillsboro is a neighbor you can count on too. Together, we power on.
Park River Fordville-Lankin with the 57-38 victory over Hillsboro-Central Valley. As we continue to talk here with some of our Enbridge Energy players of the game. Remember, life takes energy. You can learn more about Enbridge Energy. Tomorrow.com, the website, here for our Enbridge Energy players of the game as we bring in Hannah Halverson with us as well. And congratulations on the victory here today for you and your teammates to get back on the court. How did it feel to pick up that W?
It felt pretty good.
Yeah, and take us through what you guys thought of your team performance there to especially late in that first quarter through halftime there, as defensively forcing a lot of turnovers, leading to some buckets inside.
I thought the first quarter was a little rough, but after our timeout, I think we attacked the basket way more and were more aggressive towards the end.
From my standpoint, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I'm wrong a lot, so I'm not offended by it. But I saw a lot of off-ball cutting, especially on that high-low action that you guys do, finding some soft spots in the low block. Is that something that you thought, because of some size advantage, was something you were looking for in this game?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. That's one of our new offenses that we are working on to get some bigger looks.
Hey, new offense when it works, that's fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Another region game coming for you on Saturday here. Tough one with the Thunder coming up. What do you guys got to do to keep things rolling now?
We just have to go through our scouting reports and work hard in practice, and I think we can win that one.
All right, very good. Hannah, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck coming up on Saturday.
Thank you.
There we go. Hannah Halverson with our Enbridge Energy player of the game here for the Aggies victory over the Burros, 57-38. We're back after this.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
This is your postgame report on YourLiveEvent.com. Postgame coaches' comments. John Berg, head coach for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies, join us after the victory over the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley, 57-38. And Coach, congratulations to you and your team. Take us through what caused you to come out with the W here today.
Well, I think right away, the first quarter, both teams kind of came out just on fire right away. We were putting in a lot of baskets. A lot of points going up early, and we were kind of telling the girls just kind of weather the storm, and eventually we'll be able to kind of start putting in some of our different defensive things that we do and try and create a little more panic, hopefully a little more turnovers to kind of get things going, settle them down a little bit, but then to kind of get our transition game going. And we were able to do that eventually kind of towards the end of the first, and then it carried into the second really well for us. So we're able to kind of get things more like we felt we had a little more control over what was happening at that point, and we're able to kind of extend things from there.
You bring up the transition game, and one thing I want to talk about, because, yeah, you guys did push it there and running the court as well, too. One sequence that sticks out in my mind was when Hannah got the block down to one end and she gets the bucket on the other end because hustling back, and as the trail defender or the trail offensive player getting the points.
Right, yeah, and we spend a lot of time every day working on that, and just, I mean, the way our team is kind of set up, we tell the girls all the time the best offense that we can have is getting a layup before they can set up a defense, trying to transition and get easy points where we can, because we're not always going to shoot like we did in the first quarter today. It's not always going to go in as easy as it seemed like it was right away. There's a lot of games where we struggle to score, so we got to try and manufacture points where we can, and the girls have really kind of stepped up to that challenge. I've been really kind of pointing that out in practice the last week and a half or so and challenging them on it, that we got to make that consistent so that we can go into games relying on that we're going to get some of those points to help us get our total kind of where we want to try and target for games that we play. So
today's game, a lot of scrappiness as well, too. A lot of rebounds, knocked out of bounds, dead balls because of deflections, everything. Are there some things you saw in there that you liked or that you want to clean up, or how did you feel about that?
Yeah, a little bit of both, and that's going to be with every game. But there was a couple things that really stood out defensively that I was pretty proud of the girls today. We talked about there's been some games we played this year where we kind of have trouble on things happening away from the ball for us defensively, where we tried to kind of clean up how we're going to defend that if we're switching off-ball screen or whatever, and kind of depends on personnel that we're going against. But there was something that we just kind of practiced the last day and a half, and a couple of those situations played out in the game today, and the girls talked it out, communicated, and executed it exactly as we would have if we were walking through in practice. So I was real proud of the girls that were able to do that today. And then some other things too, in our transition defense, we were talking about trying to force them, even in transition, to try and force them to cross over and go to their weak hand and see if they can finish on the left side instead of giving them a right hand layup when we know they want to try and go one direction. So there's some of those things that we still need to continue to work on and try and make a little more consistent for us, and especially with some of the teams, some of the region games that we have coming up now too. We are going to have quite a few coming up kind of in a row here, so need to make sure we can try and straighten up some of those things moving forward.
There you go. Yeah, good schedule coming up for you, but I think you'll take that after the long break.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Coach Berg, thanks so much for the time. Congratulations on the victory. Best of luck to you and the girls coming up here on Saturday when you host Haddon Northwood.
Perfect. Thank you.
There we go. Our post-game coaches' comments here. Coach John Berg for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies after their victory over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, 57-38.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsboro Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsboro's Main Street. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers, and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsborond.com.
57-38, your final here tonight on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com. Let's talk about our RDK Enterprises precision in the game here today, and we alluded to it with Coach John Berg there, but precision in this one, going with the transition game for the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies is able to run the court and find teammates and precision on that there. Just like RDK Enterprises, you can talk precision with your local precision planting dealer. Make plans to attend Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23. It's at the Lara Center in Grand Forks, January 18th or 19th. Hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. The Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Lara Center in Grand Forks. Don't forget to register. Go online, planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. There with your precision in the game. And also talking here with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection in this one, and the keeping connected here today was the early offense in this one. Early on for both teams, and then extend a little bit longer for the Aggies in this one as they come out and back-to-back, knocking down shots right away. 5 lead changes in the first half, but teams coming out strong, being connected with the good quality shots and the shot selection. They were reliable scorers in that opening part of the game. So that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. You can discover local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company online, halsteadtel.com. We'll come back, final numbers, as we prepare to wrap up our post-game report here with the Aggies' victory over the Burros on yourliveevent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect.
And your final numbers tonight in the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggie victory over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. We start with the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sadie Gallagher finished with 7 points, 1 rebound, 4 steals in the game. Peyton Quam did not score, battled fall trouble, had 4 rebounds and an assist. Addison Sori played, did not score. McKenna Dickoff played, did not score. Paige Cotton with 7 points, 5 rebounds. It was Megan Ensign with 2 points, 4 rebounds. Also had a steal. It was Kennedy Olson with the team high, 17 points at 13 in the first half. 5 of 10 from the free throw line, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. It was Lisa Jenin played, did not score, had 1 rebound. Casey Hong with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and Sophie Connor played, did not score for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As a team scoring 38 points, they had 20 rebounds, 27 turnovers. They shot 12 of 17 from the free throw line, knocked down 2 triples. For the Aggies, it was Addie Skibicki with 2 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Sophia Markison with 4 points, 2 rebounds, had 4 steals. It was Abby Beneda with 10 points in double figures there, 1 rebound and a steal. Greta Wareham with 4 points, 4 rebounds, an assist and a steal. Madison Bernhoff off the bench with 7 points. It was Hannah Larson, had 1 rebound, 2 steals. Danny Thompson played, did not score. Hannah Halverson with 14 points. That would lead the Aggies here today. Also added 6 rebounds in the game and a pair of block shots. Megan Larson with 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals in the game, plus an assist. And Ella Johnson with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal here today for Park River Fordville-Lankin as they tallied up 57 total points. They had 19 rebounds, 20 turnovers in the game. They knocked down 1 triple and were 6 of 11 from the free throw line in the game. And the most important stat for them is they get the victory, and they improve now to 4-1 as they will host Hatton Northwood Region 2 game coming up on Saturday. Hillsboro-Central Valley falls to 1-6. They finish out the week. Thursday they host North Border at Central Valley. Then Friday they go to Ada Borup West there for a boys-girls doubleheader in that one. We'll have both those for you with yourliveevent.com. That wraps up here from the Park River High School. Thanks again to the administration and athletic director Brad Omdahl here for the Park River High School for allowing us to come in, helping with the connectivity as well. Technical producer Brandon Mickelson, executive producer Mark Forseth, Kenzie as well join us here for the camera work today. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, saying thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you as well to all the sponsors that you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask them where possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Once again, Park River Fordville-Lankin 57, Hillsboro-Central Valley 38. The final score as you saw it on yourliveevent.com.